Yesterday, Disney hosted their quarterly investor meeting, whatever you want to call it, where they basically discussed their upcoming projects, kind of their numbers, their statistics, how Disney Plus has been doing. Apparently, Disney Plus lost a bunch of subscribers, but technically not really. They've actually gained because the only reason they lost subscribers was just because like some service in India like stopped something. I don't know the business behind it. But anyway, we had this big Disney investor call yesterday. There's a pretty big change here with this one because Bob Iger's back. That's right, baby. Bob Iger is back. No more Bob Chapek. I mean, to be fair, I didn't know the guy, but everything I heard about him was not good things, and nobody liked him. So it's so good to see that Bob Iger is back because, man, I love this guy. Like, this guy is just the best. So it's good to see that he's back, and he came back in full swing with some big plans for this company. This guy has been with the company since 2005. He's been at Disney since I was born. And he has been there through everything. He is the one that masterminded the whole merging with Fox, the whole buying Marvel and buying Star Wars / Lucasfilm, and the whole idea of Disney Plus. That was Bob Iger. Now he is coming back in full force and just announced a bunch of sequels to movies that made over $1 billion at the box office. So we're going to talk about this because I have definitely mixed feelings on these. So first of all, after the success of Zootopia Plus on Disney Plus, which I still personally haven't seen yet, but we are getting Zootopia 2, which is really exciting because I've only seen Zootopia once, and it was years ago when it first came out, but I do remember really, really enjoying it. So I'm really excited that we are going to continue to explore this world. Again, I don't really remember it too super well, but it is really exciting to see that this one is getting a sequel, especially because, compared to the other ones where we're on like the third and the fifth movie, this is just going to be the first sequel. So that's really exciting because I definitely think this is one of the better Disney animated movies, at least from the last couple decades. So I think this is really exciting that this one is finally getting the sequel that it deserved, even though it's like 8 years later. Would have been nice if we got it a little sooner. But either way, I'm really excited for Zootopia 2. And the same goes for Frozen 3, because Frozen is in a weird spot, because it's kind of had this whole delayed sequel thing since it started. Because we got that first Frozen movie, I was in like second or third grade, I remember. And so that came out, it was a huge hit. And then we got Frozen 2 when I was like about to graduate middle school. So there's already a big gap in between those two movies. I've only seen Frozen 2 once when it first came out. I believe actually it came out 2018, I believe. Yeah, it was like fall November of 2018. So that would have been, I would have been in 7th grade then. 7th or 8th grade, something like that. And I think it was 8th grade. But either way, so Frozen 2 came out, and I didn't watch it in theaters. I watched it when it first came out on Disney Plus, and I kind of enjoyed it. I really don't remember a whole lot about it, but I definitely remember that I heavily preferred the first movie. But either way, I think like this is an obvious one that it's like, it's a big popular franchise. Why would you not do a third one? I'm just surprised that they've waited so long. Like, why did they wait so long? They gave us another Toy Story movie in between then. Why not give us another Frozen movie? And here we are with getting Frozen 3 officially in development. But now, the big one, which was the first announcement I saw, and when this notification popped up, I was like, what? Why? Because it's true, we are getting Toy Story 5, which is just baffling and confusing because I love Toy Story. I grew up on Toy Story. I had a Toy Story themed birthday party one year. I love Toy Story. One of my favorite movie franchises. But it really should have stopped at Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending for this franchise and for these characters. It closed off the trilogy. And then they gave us Toy Story 4 in 2019, which I watched and I really wasn't a big fan of because I really think it wasn't necessarily necessary at all and really wasn't a great movie in the first place. And that was kind of the like real final ending. So how are you going to do another movie? Because, I mean, Toy Story 4 ended with Woody leaving the group. So are you just going to do a movie without Woody or without Buzz? Is it going to be Toy Story 5 but with completely different characters? Because that's not a thing that's going to work well for anybody, I don't think. So it's just confusing because this franchise should have ended with Toy Story 3. That was the perfect ending. But then they just keep going, which, I mean, from a business standpoint, it makes sense. It makes a lot of money. Toy Story 4, even though pretty much everybody hates that movie, it made over $1 billion. People are still going and buying tickets and watching these sequels, whether they're good or not, or whether we want them or not. So, Toy Story 5, it's happening. I don't know how or why, and what the story is going to be, or what the characters are going to be, or anything like that. But either way, it's happening. So, some of these are really exciting. Again, I'm really excited for Zootopia 2. Frozen 3, I think, is a smart choice. Toy Story 5, I don't know what's going on there. But either way, this is happening. We're getting these big Disney sequels. So, yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these announcements of these brand new Disney sequels that will be coming in the next couple years? So, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I keep you up to date on everything goes on in the movie life.